Well, this is turning a top edge into a boundary. Hossein takes the short ball, tries to hammer it to square leg. Only gets a top edge, but runs down to the boundary. It's a decent length ball. Simpson Parker tries to pull it. Can't do anything other than spoon up a catch. Neatly taken by Fraser Ross coming in there from traditional mid-on position. That's the first wicket down and one of the openers back in the pavilion, MSP. Second ball dismissal, and Vienna Cricket Club, they are 5 for 1 at the end of the first over. Slightly short of a length, doesn't get a hold of it, popped it up, fielder coming in from mid-wicket, and that's the second one down. Wasn't actually a great ball from Hogarth, but leg spinner bowling with the new ball just got a little bit big on Hossein. Ball not coming off the meat of the bat, should have been trying to pull it squarer. As it is, that is a pretty regulation catch, and second wicket down for Vienna, and haven't fall for sheer started this tournament well. Hogarth, he's enjoying his work in the ECL so far. Got it out to side off stump. Oh, that would have been a magnificent catch from fielder Michael Lease coming in from the boundary. He could probably carried a touch more than he expected, but did get both hands to it, I think, and big mound to climb. But there you go. How often do you see those momentum changes?
O'Neill gets elevated up in the air to a weird pocket of space, and it's chaos, and it's going to be 4. Well, two fielders had a play on that. I think it was Wallace that went back. It was Balwal. Yeah, it's a quick action, isn't it? This is going to be more work. Well, it's the Superman style dive from Balwal. We can't stop this either. It's going to be 4 more. So the Austrians up and running. Well, this is up, and it's going to be caught. It's going to be called a no ball, though. It's waist high. Going to have to jump on it. Yeah, I think it was called on the field, and to me it did look high. Remember, in ECN we're a bit stricter on these. Anything that's waist high or above is a no ball. Gone. Really good catch. Orchard gets his man in the end. A rip. Just tried to drive that one back past the bowler, but it was shoulder high catching opportunity, and really the Scots have set the standard in the field so far. Vienna lose a third wicket, 31 for 3. This innings is going quick. Vienna CC have to make something happen. Big D tries, it's skied towards the boundary, and it's out of here. Maximo! Well, he lasered one before. It's been a long time between drinks for the Big Daddy, but he does swing that one back behind, backwards square for 6 runs. This one is more or less where he wants it, but it's going to disappear. Maximo! Well, my voice must be carrying because the Big D does go straight eventually, and he gets it out the middle. Brings up the 50 for Vienna CC, and it's also the end of the over.
Inevitably, as that one is just hit straight back to Michael Leask, and the Chris Rogers impersonator takes probably just as many wickets in this spell as Chris Rogers took in his entire career. And unfortunately, he sends the big man Eckstein packing, and after a couple of big strikes in the last over, Scots will be happy to see the back of him. That's an unfortunate dismissal, but nice tidy catch.
Yeah, another good caught and bowled. There's been quite a few of them in this series. This is the guy called the Wild Thing, and he's almost gone first ball. It's tipped over the bar by Leask, who almost had 2 in a row. And Javed Zadran, he's a very, very good short-form cricketer. Bowled him, and the Wild Thing's going to have to go. It's a wild swing from the Wild Thing, and Leask gets 2 now. Gets his man in the end. Vienna losing a couple of quick ones here in the 8th. It's 56 for 5.
He wasn't wasting any time. The Wild Thing tried to dispatch that over to the 10th, where all of the supporters are standing. Unfortunately, hasn't made contact, and unsurprisingly, a very, very good opening spell from Michael Leask here.
Another slow ball. This time it's swept. What a shot from Norris, who goes large. Maximo! Well, that one scatters the 4th supporters. A bit of revenge serve cold from Quinton. What a way to open his Maximo count here in ECL23. Saturday, this is high, really high. It's an easy-ish catch, you'd imagine, and it's taken. Beautiful work by Jack O'Neill, who's deputising for Barwell in that part of the ground moment. Tries to go up with it, but just misjudged the pace, so Barwell gets a 2nd wicket, and Vienna lose a 6th at 64 for 6. What a shot. That one's out of here as well. Going, gone. Maximo! And the big cue stick is out. Rhino ends the ninth with a bang, 71 for 6. Like this, and he's going to be knocked over. Anyway, handy couple of Maximos from Norris at Algent. He's pretty happy with his figures at the moment. He's only conceded 5 off 10 balls, even though he lost the handle on one early. He's been pretty impressive. Good tricks, I think, from Fourths bowlers, showing why they're so good at short-form cricket. That's Quinny. Liked his effort. He goes with 2 balls remaining, 72 for 7. Here we go, last ball, seatbelts on. There's the slower ball. A bit of a shin buster for Alchin. Come back for 2. Well, Hooper has got the jump on that, and so it will be 2 in the end. Rahimi will finish 4 not out. Hooper 1 not out. And VCC, pretty good effort for them, I think, in the end. They were tested early, weren't they? They lost some wickets, lost some key players. They still fight their way out to a total that we have seen defended so far in this ECL. They'll make 75 for 7 off the 10 overs.
That one is smashed over the offside. That's gone for a Maximo, and Forfeiture, they're well on the way.
Yeah, they're sending a message here. 13 off 2. This one bites in, could be gone, and it is taken. So Garden can't get this one out of the infielders. Moment that takes the catch, and VCC remove a dangerous player. Forfeiture lose their first wicket in this ECL. It's 14 for 1. See him out there, and he's not going to waste any time. He blasts the boundary over point first ball. This is a guy, like I said, over 1,000 ODI runs. And it's a beautiful looking cut shot for 4. Well, the fielders couldn't even move. That was so fast. 2 international quality players out there at the moment. Now it's a beautiful looking shot. It's just a little kneel down paddle from Craig Wallace. Maximo! What a shot. That's the epitome of using the pace, Rhino.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. And Zadran tried to adjust, didn't want to drop it short again. Oh, that's a lovely birthday present in the form of a mighty swing over the leg side for Michael Leask. Happy birthday, Auntie Pam.
Yeah, well, you might get an unfortunate present there. Now this is high, and it's a tough one. Dee's got some room to move. Oh, he's wiped himself out, and it's going to be 4. Well, that was a tough one.
Good performance from them as Shakil Khan comes on to bowl the 3rd over. Wide of off stump and beautifully timed by Craig Wallace. These two just showing the ability to pick the spaces in the outfield, particularly hard to defend.
You're right. Well, this is high as well, and it is long. And, well, what can you say about this one from Leask? He's come out with a mission. Maximo also brings up the 50 for 4ths in almost no time at all. A slow ball, but he picks it, and he's had about enough of this. That's gone as well. Maximo! Magical start for Michael. And right now, this game looks like it's on borrowed time. Slow ball, goes after it anyway. And he said, well, it could have been a wide, but I'm not satisfied with that. I'm going to take 4 carreras. And that's 60 already. Rocking around the clock. And right now, Shakil Khan doesn't really know what to do. A bit short, slays it, but really good catch. And that will be a wicket. Good hands by Arslan Arif out there, forward square leg. We saw Wallace wanting to finish things in a hurry. Got a bit of length there for a moment, but spin changes the narrative here for VCC. Probably a consolation wicket, but a wicket nonetheless for the Austrian. 60 for 2. Now up in the air. This should be caught. Oh, it's clanged. And, well, Hooper almost has a run out. I wonder if this is out. They're going to have a look at it. I mean, I don't think anyone thought that this could be dropped. I think Leask moves a muscle. I don't see any batter yet. I don't know if he'll be quick enough. Oh, he's out. Because look at that, because he's on the spine of his bat and there's nothing grounded. And, well, here it is. He is out. And, well, that one might cost Leask a beer. And, well, I say that when you get lemons, make lemonade, as they say. Again, it's not the greatest way to slide your bat on the back of the bat because, yeah, that toe of the bat wasn't grounded. Leask on strike still. And now he's going to be gone. Wow! Are we watching the most dramatic turnaround in cricket history? I don't know about that, but Moment, he can be happy with his efforts. Quick work for him to get the ball down on the bails. He removes one and then the other. And there'll be a scramble for the Pads in the fourth tent right now as Lease goes and it's 61 for 4.
To a second game as that one goes up. There'll be another wicket here. Easy catch for Iqbal Hussain. And the wild thing, he gets his first scalp of ECL 2023. And could we have a miracle in our hands?
I don't think it's possible, but I didn't think it was possible they'd get 5. And look at the wild thing there. Yeah, I suppose anything's possible. We've seen some pretty crazy things happen. Gets a bit of bat on this. Probably 2 if they push hard. A long time to get to the ball. Good throw, having trouble. He's gone. So he's run out. That was an absolute bullet from the boundary. I thought there was definitely 2 there. Tell that to Aslan Arif. Well, I think he's been on the hype because that was a laser beam back to Norris. And it'll be a golden one once again. This time it's Sim that has to go. He was stuck on the treadmill coming back for the second, and it's 64 for 6.
You are not kidding, Vinny. You said miracles couldn't happen, Vinny. This is a boil-over waiting to happen.
And this will do it. It's going to go 1 bounce, 4 runs. And it will be the Scottish champions that open their account here in match 2 of Group D. Barwal, nice little pick-up shot over fine leg to finish things off.